Hello guys and welcome to the Photofox channel. In this video I'll show you how to create a beautiful logo using grid system and shape builder tool in Adobe Illustrator. But before that, don't forget to subscribe and press the like button on this video. Let's go! First of all, you need to create a new document, so press New File button and fill out these fields. I'll leave it 2000 by 2000 pixels, but if you want, you can enter any numbers in these fields. Artboard is 1, vertical orientation or horizontal, it doesn't matter, and please check your color mode. It needs to be RGB if you'll use this logo for web or phone or etc. If you need to print your logo, please check CMYK color. What about raster effects? We'll leave it 72 ppi, it doesn't matter. If you'll print, please leave it 300 ppi. Click Create button. After that, you need to set up your document and your Adobe Illustrator. First of all, you need to change the work area if you don't have the palettes that I used in my video. All palettes you can find here on the button Switch Workspace. Just press it and choose Essentials Classic. In this way, you'll have this properties section and all palettes that I have in my video. On the next, please go to the View, go down and check Show Grid. For the next step, go to Illustrator if you're using a Mac Preferences and choose Guides in Grid. If you're using a PC on Windows, go to Edit, Preferences and you find this field in your program. I'll choose Adobe Illustrator, Preferences and Guides and Grid. You need to check these properties. You'll have basically grid line every 72 pixels, please leave it 36 pixels. That's all what you need to change and then press OK. For the next step, we need to set up our snapping options. For doing that, go to View and check that you've disabled Snap to Pixel and enable Snap to Grid. When you check in this option, your new elements will snap automatically to these small squares. And you'll be able to create nicely sized squares or round or circles, etc. Our next step is creating grid that will help us to create a logotype. So zoom in to our image, press Option and scroll out on your mouse. Click L on your keyboard to select Ellipse tool. Check that you've disabled Fill Color, click on this button and disable None. And be sure that you've checked black color on your stroke and size of your stroke needs to be 1. Then you need just draw a simple circle. Press and hold the left button on your mouse, click and hold your Shift key to create a circle. You need to fill out these 4 squares and you'll be done. Then press V on your keyboard to select Selection tool, press Command-C and Command-F to create copy and duplicate it over your current circle, then press Option and Shift and resize it. You need to resize it to another squares, like that. If I'm telling you that you need to click Option but you've using a Windows, please click Alt. If I telling you to click Command but you've using a Windows, please click Ctrl. That's okay, but we need to resize our stroke. Click one time to get 1 pt on your stroke. Then please click Command-C, Command-F and redo your operation. And again, Command-C, Command-F, duplicate, scale it, all's fine. You need to have 4 circles. Now select all and change the stroke to 1. That's fine. For the next step, you need to create a grid based on lines. You need to create vertical and horizontal lines. Press on this button, Line Segment tool. You have a little icon that shows you how to use it with shortcut. So I press it. I check that my stroke is 1 pt, I don't have a fill, all's fine. And then I just press and hold my left button on mouse, hold and go down. Don't forget to press and hold your Shift key to create a straight line. After that, you need to click V on your keyboard, press and hold your Option key, go to the right and leave it. To duplicate your line automatically, press Command-D. Okay. And the next step, you need to create a horizontal lines. Check the line segment tool and create horizontal lines. Then press V, Option, go down, Command D, and you're done. Then you need to select all this grid. Press Option key and duplicate it to the right side. You need to connect it like this. We are done, but you need to save this grid if you want to change your logo in the future. So we need to select this grid, press Option key and just save it. Okay, leave it here outside of your artboard. Now we can work with our logo. You can disable your grid, go to View and press Hide Grid. Okay, after drawing a grid you need to select it using a V selection tool, then press Shift M, check that you enable Fill Color and disable Stroke Color. Then you need just draw your shape of logo. You need to press and hold your left mouse button and just simply draw. If you'll make a mistake, don't worry, just press Command Z or Ctrl Z if you're using a PC and redraw it. When you release the left mouse button, you'll create a separate object, so you can change its color, you can ungroup it, you can leave it, you can copy-paste it, or etc. For continue work, just select your grid, press Shift M, don't forget to check that you've disabled stroke color, and continue work. If you can't draw lines like me, if you can draw only a straight line, please check that you've double-clicked on this icon Shape Builder tool and choose Freeform against straight line. If you have an older version of Adobe Illustrator, you won't be able to create freeform, so you need to use straight line. Or upgrade your version of Adobe Illustrator. After you create your form, your logo, you need to choose V, this is selection tool, click on the white area of your artboard to deselect the image, deselect your logo, and then press left mouse button, click on your first part, press Shift to select another parts, click 1, click 2, and after that you'll select this part and these parts. Okay, now you need to copy this, Command C, and just press Command V on the other side. Now you can simply change the color, you can do everything that you want. You can duplicate it using Option and dragging it here, you can create a pattern, you can create anything that you want. But we'll create a full completed logo. So I'll remove this grid to the other side, to grid side of my area, then select my logo, press Shift key on the Mac and resize the logo. I need to create a text for the logo. That's fine. To create a text, you need to press T on your keyboard to select this tool, Type tool. Click left mouse button once and just text Medusa. To change the size, you have different options. You can change the size when you select your text and change it here, but I prefer to click on Escape button on my keyboard, press Shift and change the size like that. After this operation, you need to align your text on the center, so please find the paragraph panel. If you don't have it, go to the window and find paragraph panel here. It can be hidden in the type. Here it is. Character and paragraph. Click Align Center. Then you need to align your text with your logo. So, check the text, hold your Shift key and click once to your center of your logo. Click. After that, please release your Shift and click once again to the center of your logo. Here, you'll align your text to the key object and it will be aligned on this part. After that, please click Horizontal Align Center. Also, you may find this option on the right side of the Properties panel. After that, you need to change the text, the font of your text. So please select Medusa and change the font. I'll use Montserrat. And if you don't know what fonts you can use for graphic design in 2022, don't forget to watch the video that you can find now on the right corner of this video. Now you need to choose Montserrat Black, rescale your text. After that, you need to create a solid background, so press M on your keyboard and simply drag a rectangular. After that, you need to change the color of your background, so double-click on this icon and change it to any color that you like. I'll use a dark gray. OK. After that, you need to bring this object to the Down on Layers panel, here, or using a keyboard shortcuts. I'll use a keyboard shortcuts. To drag down your object to the bottom part of your layer, please press Command, Shift and open bracket keys. After that, you need to select your logo using a V, using a selection tool. Click on your logo and other parts holding Shift, and then change the color to white. Don't forget to remove your stroke if you have it. Click on the stroke and click None. After that, to continue your work, please select all objects in your work area, press Object, press Expand, press OK, and if you want to print your logo, please select all parts of your logo, including text, and click on Pathfinder Unite. It will connect different parts of your logo together and you can print it easily. After that, you need to save your image. Press File, Export, Export for screens or export as, or say for web legacy, doesn't matter. Change the name of your artboard, I call it logo. Change the destination of exporting, export to. I'll check desktop, OK. After that, you can add different types of settings in this panel. You can create subfolders by scale, by format, but I'll leave it like this. And also you can change the format of saving. I can use a PNG, PNGA, JPEG and PDF. I'll use a PDF. And then just press Export Artboard. If you want to change your logo in the future, please save it in .a file. Press File, Save As. You can save it to your cloud documents if you're using Adobe Creative Cloud, you know what I mean. And if you want to use it to your desktop or hard drive, etc., please just press Save. Then you can check the version of Adobe Illustrator. If you'll send it to the print, please check Illustrator CS6. If you'll continue to work with this project on your PC, don't change anything and just press OK. If you need to upload this image to your website or etc., please save it into a JPEG or PNG format. File, Export, Export for screens, check the format JPEG. You can remove this suffix and press Export Artboard. After that, on your desktop you'll find the logo on PDF and JPEG format. If you need to change the size of your artboard, you can press Shift plus O, Shift O, and then change the size with Y and W values. As you can see, creating a logo is very easy if you have right methods. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the like button. I hope I see you soon on the next video. Goodbye.